Saudi Arabia execute 81 persons in one day for terror offenses. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Of the 81 people, 73 were Saudi citizens, 7 were Yemeni, and 1 was a Syrian national. Saudi Arabia said Saturday executed 81 people in one day on variety of terrorism-related offences, exceeding the total number of executions in the kingdom in the whole of last year. All had been found guilty of committing multiple heinous crimes, the official Saudi presidency reported, saying they included converts linked to the Islamic State group or to Al-Qaeda, Yemen's Houthi rebel forces, or other terrorist organizations. They had been plotting attacks on vital economical sites, or had targeted or had killed members of the security forces, or had smuggled weapons into the country, the SPA added. Of the 81 people killed, 73 were Saudi citizens, 7 were Yemeni, and 1 was a Syrian national. SPA said all those executed were tried in Saudi courts, with trials overseen by 13 judges over 3 separate stages for each individual. The world Gulf country has one of the world's highest execution rates. Saturday announcements marks the kingdom's highest number of recorded executions in one day, and more than the total of 69 executions in all of 2021. Are you listening to this? Are you listening to this? Meanwhile, we are rehabilitating them here at the expense of the victim and at great cost. The same news, but different action. In Saudi, they are being persecuted, and it's like it is openly that they are being executed. But here in Nigeria, they are receiving cold stone ice cream, popcorn. They are sipping juice with fried rice and chicken and salad on taxpayers' money. Okay. They should have escaped to Nigeria where terrorists are celebrated by the government. God forbid, though. God forbid. God forbid. Different drugs prescription for same sickness by different governments. Saudi Arabia is wicked, and the world should condemn this evil act. Killing of over 80 terrorists is unacceptable. Can't they use the government's money to rehabilitate, train, and absorb them back to the society? I thought terrorists are human beings like others that need pampering, like General BUHARI is doing with his brothers from the north. This is sarcasm, but she drove her message home. Are you the ones accusing our law, accusing the law system? Our legal system is our problem. If we start killing them, Human Rights Watch give them cover that there is human rights abuse. So anyone who kills them, let him be killed. But the people will say Nigeria is Islamized. Okay. Would terror exporters executing people for terror offenses? My elder said those that beheaded people do not allow to stand behind them with machete. This is terror of itself. I love my country, holier than the holiest, claiming to be tolerated for allowing foreigners and terrorists from neighboring countries free access and taking over their forest, claiming that they are one because of the religion affiliation and cultural belief. We are celebrating these killers instead of doing the needful like Saudi. Nigeria has been so far polluted because of selfish reasons, such having more population and foot soldiers against each other. Our leaders are not doing enough to protect and preserve Nigeria, most especially northern Nigeria. A great lesson indeed. Elsewhere, they got rehabilitation in reintegration and repentance. SA should try and pamper and give them VIP treatment. That is the better and the only language criminals may understand. If Nigeria will emulate them, there will be safety and sincerity in our society. But someone will be killed and be jailed only for some specific. But someone will be killed and will be jailed. But someone will kill someone and he will be jailed for only some specific time. Then it will come out releasing and committed another crime. So why such a person shall not be executed by his crime? It is our time our leaders woke up to their responsibilities. Reverend King had been sentenced to death by High Court, Appeal Court, and even Supreme Court, sentenced him to death by hanging since 2009, but he's enjoying himself inside prison. They supply him food, babes, cigar, urumiri, and everything. It's not funny. This can only take place in Saudi Arabia, where the Sharia law is binding on all Muslim faithfuls. The only practice we adopted here of them is wearing of hijab, breaking of bottles, and fasting and prayer. Persecution of terrorists is a no-go area, a war against our tribe. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, terrorists are pardoned and given foreign education and money. Isn't it the same Saudi Arabia who is sponsoring ISWAP terrorism in Nigeria with funds and weapons? This is where laws are irrespected. Not this entity called Nigeria that yokes about stealing fantastically and other crimes. A Saudi Arabian just bought Newcastle United and no one talked, but Chelsea United is crucified for owing Chelsea. Oh my God. When others send abroad for training and rehabilitation, some are even advocating for a ministry for them. They are not nice. Saudi Arabia no show love at all. Nigeria should follow suit. No convicted terrorist should be allowed to see another daylight after conviction. That is the punishment of sin, and these criminals are no longer scared of prison. The irony of the public execution is that it hasn't achieved the purpose of deterrent. In other episodes, Saudi authority will execute more than 100 offenders of the same crime. So capital punishment is not the solution, rather social care for all citizens in terms of adequate employment and sound spiritual training. If they replicate this form of judgment here, with all these terrorists calling themselves bandits, they would have reduced in number. Awesome thanks to the Saudi Arabian government for showcasing to the world what ought to be done in Nigeria as to the activities of the barefaced terrorists in the country. To all appearances, terrorists are untouchable in Nigeria, and they do enjoy VIP treatment via northern governors. Saudi Arabia can do that successfully because she is not involved, but the reversing case is the case in Nigeria. Maybe those one you kill are the one responsible for Nigerian problem. Immediately they dead, God rejects them, and they run back to Nigeria because they have paradise here in Nigeria. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.